everyone, it's Shadow the Rat, and for today's Foraging Friday, I'm going to be reviewing the Living World Teach and Treat. At least I think that's what it's called. So the main gimmick to this toy is that it has 3 different levels, which is pretty cool, although I do wish that they were a little bit different. Even so, it's pretty amazing considering it's just one toy. Anyways, so this here is the first level. And what they have to do is they have to knock over these little cup things and get to the treats, which you put in these little indents. So, you can see, just like that. It's not exactly complex. I think they consider this level 1, and maybe not. Maybe it's level 2. Actually, I think it's level 2. They have a whole guide here about it. Let's see. Yeah, this is considered level 2. But basically, they just have to knock over the stuff and get the treats. Sometimes they like to steal the cups as well. And that's basically it. This part is pretty simple. I do wish they gave you 4 more of these little cup things because I would really like it if I was able to just fill in every single hole. But as it is, it's not too bad. I guess the main downside to something like this is the rats can get all of what's under the cup, so they don't have to keep struggling for each piece. They kind of just have it right there, right away. So as soon as it's flipped over, if you don't put it back on, then that's pretty much that. They can just easily eat the treat. Okay, so now that the last one here is open and Coconut has taken all the treats, I'm going to go ahead and show you, I guess I should show you level 1 since I accidentally went right to level 2. So level 1's super simple. Excuse me, Bean. You just have this little sliding sheet thing, and you slide it right in there. Now this is actually my favorite one because it allows you to hide more treats because it covers more area. So I'm going to go ahead and put some treats in each of these little cups, and depending on how easy or hard you want to make it, you can put it right in the middle, you can put it to the side so that the rats don't really have to slide it too much, and they just generally have to slide it around with their nose. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this level. Just more fun for them. It's nice because it gives them a different activity to do. The rats really enjoy pushing it around and getting to the treats. And Bean here is just hoarding everything. Excuse me, Bean, can you stop hoarding everything? So yeah, they move it around, get to the treats, and that's pretty much that. Now level 3 is a little bit different because you have to do an extra step. Excuse me, Bean. You have to pop out the center piece here. So you push on it, comes out. Then you have this white piece, and you put it right here in the middle. And this is the part that can be a little difficult because mine is unfortunately a little broken. But basically you have this piece in the middle and you take it off so you can slide in some of these cups. Whoops, sorry, Coconut. So you slide these in, they have a little groove on them, and that's what you're sliding in. So you slide that in, and then you just put some treats under the cups, like this. And they have to slide them around to get them out. Now in terms of levels of difficulty, I'd say that this level here, which they consider level 3, I'd say is actually the easiest because I feel it's the most instinctive for rats. They just like to push things around with their hands, so they don't really have to work at it. At least that's what it seems like to me. Now the second hardest level to me would be their easiest level, which has this thing, and that's because it covers more area. So I think that sliding it around is a little bit more difficult than just this. And then finally, I think the most difficult one is what they consider, I think, level 2, and that's where they have to lift these things directly off the little indentations. And I think that's the hardest because they can't really see the treat and they can't really smell it except for the top. I mean, they can smell it, but it's not as strong as here where it's a little bit off the cup so you can directly get the scent coming out. But yeah, that's kind of how I evaluate it. I actually think I could use these little cups, now that I think about it, for scent training, which would be kind of fun, so I might try that. Anyways, this foraging toy is pretty cool, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for something that's a little bit varied for your rat. I do wish that it had a few things different. For example, I wish the levels were a little bit more varied, and I wish it came with more cups because I feel like 4 just isn't enough. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it, like I said, and I think the rats enjoy it as well, so yeah, I'm sure a lot of you actually have this toy because it is probably the most recommended floor foraging toy, just because it's directly made for small animals, while most of the other ones are made for dogs or cats. Although rats can still use those, and I'm actually going to be reviewing a few of those in the future, so definitely keep an eye out for those. But as for a toy that's made directly for small animals, I think this did a really good job because most of the stuff made for them is focused on chewing and stuff like that, so it's really nice to see something that kind of honors their intelligence. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time.